Have you ever caught a whiff of something in the room and thought, is that me? It's a thought that can be a little embarrassing, but you're not alone. In fact, although it's something that happens to almost everyone as they get older. And the truth is, most seniors smell a certain way and they don't even realize it. Now, I want to say this right from the start. This is not about shame. This is not about judgment. This is about understanding your body as it changes. Because it's changing in ways that no one really talks about. And once you understand what's happening, there's a simple fix. Yes, there's a specific area on your body that needs just a little extra care as we age, and cleaning it properly can completely change how you feel and smell. So let's talk about it. After the age of 60 or 70, our body chemistry changes. Our skin produces a compound called tunanenal. It's a completely natural process, something that happens as our skin renews itself more slowly and our oil glands start to work differently. That tunanenal compound tends to have a slightly greasy, grassy, or even waxy odor. Not strong like sweat, not foul like poor hygiene, but subtle and unmistakable sort of Most people don't realize it's even there because you get used to your own scent over time. But family members might notice. Caregivers might notice. Even clothes and sheets can carry a lingering smell that builds up over time. And here's the thing. This isn't about not bathing enough. You could shower every day and still deal with this odor if you're missing the one area that matters most. So, what is it? Where is this one area you must clean thoroughly after 70? It's your back and upper torso area, especially the upper back, shoulders, and neck folds. This is where natural oils, old skin cells, and that tunanenal compound build up the most. Why? Because it's an area we often miss in the shower, especially if you have limited shoulder movement, arthritis, or simply can't reach behind you as easily as you used to. And it's also where the skin tends to stay warmer, a little moist, and tucked beneath clothing all day. Now here's the good news. Once you start cleaning this area properly and consistently, that musty or waxy odor, it goes away completely. And you don't need fancy products or harsh chemicals. All it takes is a soft, long-handled body brush or bath cloth that helps you reach the upper back, warm water, a gentle cleansing body wash, preferably unscented or made for older skin, and a habit. That's it. If you can't reach that area comfortably on your own, there are back scrubbers with handles made exactly for this reason. You can find them in most drugstores or online for under $10. One of my viewers, Eleanor, she's 78, wrote to me and said, "I always thought I was doing fine in the shower, but I never washed my back." Not really. I'd rinse, but I didn't scrub. Once I started cleaning that area with a back brush, my daughter said, "Mom, you smell fresh all the time now." And that's exactly the point. It's not about trying to smell like perfume. It's about letting your natural scent reflect your true cleanliness and care. Because you deserve to feel fresh, confident, and proud every day. And here's something else to consider. Fabric matters too. That same compound we talked about earlier, it clings to your clothes, especially to synthetic fibers like polyester or blends that don't breathe well. If you've been noticing that musty smell even after you wash your clothes, try switching to more breathable materials like cotton. And once a week, soak your clothes or pillowcases in a little vinegar and water before laundering. It neutralizes odors naturally without perfumes. You see, the issue isn't you, it's just the normal biological changes that come with age. But once you know what to do, how to wash this key area, what fabrics to wear, and how to support your skin, it all becomes manageable. And the difference is something you'll not only notice, but feel. Because when you feel clean, you feel confident. When you feel fresh, you stand taller. And when you take care of your body, especially the parts that are harder to reach, you're showing yourself the love and respect that you've earned over a lifetime. Let's keep going because the upper back isn't the only area that needs extra attention as we age. In fact, there are a few other spots on the body that, if not cleaned properly, can quietly contribute to that musty or aged scent people often associate with seniors. And again, let me remind you, this isn't because you're doing anything wrong. Most of us, we're never told about these changes. Nobody teaches us what to expect after 70 when it comes to our skin, our hormones, or how our bodies process oils and sweat differently. But that's why we're here now, to understand what's happening and to fix it with simple, loving routines. So, let's talk about the behind the ears and neck crease area. You might be surprised to hear this, but just behind your ears is one of the places that builds up the most bacteria and oils. especially if you wear glasses, use hearing aids, or have limited mobility in your shoulders or neck. It's a cozy spot for sweat, old skin cells, and natural oils to collect. And because it's hidden, it often goes unnoticed during a quick wash-up. Have you ever rubbed behind your ear and noticed a waxy or greasy texture? That's a sign this area needs a little more regular attention. The fix? Gently wash behind and under your ears daily with a warm washcloth or a cotton pad soaked in mild soap and water. You don't need to scrub hard, just be consistent. And if you use hearing aids, make sure you're wiping the area before and after wearing them. Moisture and oil buildup can lead not only to odor, but also to skin irritation or even infections. Another spot that often gets forgotten, but plays a big role in how we smell, is under the breasts and around skin folds. For women especially, under the breasts is an area where moisture, heat, and friction meet. That creates the perfect environment for odor-causing bacteria to grow. And for anyone, man or woman, who carries a bit of extra weight or loose skin, other folds, such as under the belly, around the groin, or under the arms, can become little pockets of heat and moisture where sweat and oil settle. But here's the key. It's not about scrubbing harshly. It's about daily gentle cleaning, followed by thorough drying. Water left behind in these folds can become trapped and contribute to odor, itching, or even fungal issues. One simple solution is to use a soft towel or washcloth to gently pat these areas dry after bathing. Some people also find a light dusting of cornstarch-based body powder or a gentle antifungal powder helps keep the area dry. But talk with your doctor first if you have sensitive skin or any rashes. And speaking of folds, let's not forget the navel. Yes, your belly button. It may sound funny, but it's another hidden place where oils, lint, and dead skin collect. If it's not cleaned regularly, it can start to give off an unpleasant smell, even if the rest of you is spotless. Just use a soft cloth or a cotton swab to gently clean the area once or twice a week, especially after a warm shower when the skin is soft. A clean belly button isn't something most people think about, but it's one more step in keeping your body fresh and cared for. Now let's talk about feet. Not just washing them, but how you treat them after the shower. You've probably heard the advice before. Don't forget to wash your feet. But here's the part many people skip: drying between the toes. This is one of the most common places for odor and fungal infections to start, especially in seniors. Our feet sweat, even if we're not walking much, and that sweat gets trapped between our toes, in shoes, and in socks made of synthetic fabrics. Over time, this leads to the kind of foot odor that no powder or lotion can fix unless you start with clean, dry skin. After your shower, sit down and take the extra minute to dry between your toes with a soft towel. If reaching your feet is difficult, there are long-handled drying tools or even small hair dryers on a low-cool setting that can help. Then wear breathable cotton socks and comfortable shoes that allow for airflow. It may seem like a lot to keep track of, but once it becomes part of your routine, it just takes a few extra minutes. And those few minutes add up to feeling fresher, more confident, and more in control of how your body feels and smells throughout the day. Because the truth is, odor isn't just about hygiene. It's about health, comfort, and confidence. One of the most powerful things you can do after 70 is pay closer attention to how your body feels. Is your skin dry? Is there irritation in certain areas? Is there a part of your body that you've stopped reaching because of limited flexibility? These are your clues, your body speaking to you. And the more you listen, the better care you can give yourself. And it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with just one of these areas. Add a soft brush or a long-handled sponge to your shower routine. Switch to breathable clothing. Replace harsh soaps with ones that support mature skin. Ask for help if you need it, whether from a caregiver, a loved one, or even a physical therapist who can help you improve your range of motion. Because this isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. Present in your care, present in your awareness, and present in the life you're still very much living. Now that we've talked about the areas of the body that tend to hold odor after 70 and why it happens, let's shift to something even more important: what you can do about it. Because the good news is these changes aren't permanent problems. With just a little effort and the right approach, you can feel fresher, cleaner, and more confident every single day. Let's start with your bath routine. It doesn't have to be complicated or exhausting. The key is consistency and attention to the right spots. A warm shower or a sponge bath once a day is plenty for most people. But if you're not washing the right way or skipping hard-to-reach places, that aged scent can still build up. And it's not your fault, it's just that your skin isn't renewing the way it used to and oils stay on the surface longer. So here's one easy fix: switch to a gentle body cleanser designed for mature skin. Look for something labeled fragrance-free, moisturizing, or tsuwakimorsiro for sensitive skin. These are made to clean without drying you out or irritating delicate areas. Avoid harsh soaps or anything with alcohol or strong perfumes. They may smell nice in the bottle, but they can throw off your skin's balance and make odors worse over time. Next, invest in a few simple tools that make cleaning easier and safer. A long-handled bath brush helps you reach your back without straining. A soft wash mitt fits over your hand and gives you better control than a slippery washcloth. And for your feet, a foot scrubber mat that stays on the shower floor lets you clean your soles without bending over. These are small, affordable tools, but they make a big difference, especially when flexibility is limited. Another smart habit is to gently exfoliate once or twice a week. No need for fancy scrubs or anything harsh. Just a soft cloth and warm water can help slough away dead skin cells, especially around the back, shoulders, underarms, and legs. When dead skin builds up, it traps odor, and removing it regularly lets your skin breathe. Now, once you're clean, the next step is just as important: drying properly. Don't rush this part, take your time. Use a clean, soft towel to gently dry every area, especially skin folds under the breasts, between the toes, and behind the ears. Dampness is the enemy of freshness. If you need help reaching some spots, there are wraparound towels, microfiber drying wands, or even a gentle cool hair dryer that can help dry folds without rubbing. Once you're dry, consider applying a light powder or cream in moisture-prone areas. Look for cornstarch-based powders, natural body balms, or even a little plain aloe vera. These can help reduce friction, absorb extra moisture, and keep you comfortable throughout the day. Just be cautious about talcum powders. They're not recommended for long-term use, especially near sensitive areas. And speaking of clothing, this is something many people overlook, but what you wear directly affects how you smell. Natural fibers like cotton, bamboo, or linen are breathable and help wick moisture away from your skin. Synthetic fabrics, on the other hand, like polyester or rayon, tend to trap odors and heat. If your clothes feel sticky or heavy at the end of the day, they're likely part of the problem. Also, wash your clothes regularly with mild, unscented detergent. If you've been noticing that old smell lingers even after doing laundry, try soaking your garments in a solution of white vinegar and water before washing. It neutralizes odors naturally and is safe for most fabrics. Your bed sheets and towels matter too. These should be washed once a week, especially pillowcases and towels used on the body. Sweat, oils, and dead skin can build up fast, and even if they look clean, they may carry odor if they're not washed often enough. Now let's talk about something we touched on earlier: mobility and assistance. If you're finding it hard to reach certain areas of your body, or if washing leaves you feeling tired or unsteady, it's okay to ask for help. That doesn't mean giving up your independence. It means using your resources to stay in control. You can ask a family member, hire a part-time caregiver, or even work with a home health aide a few times a week. They can assist with personal care in a way that's gentle and respectful. There are also adaptive tools made just for seniors, like angled brushes, lotion applicators with handles, and bath benches that let you sit safely while you wash. These tools are designed to support your dignity and make you feel empowered in your daily routine. But all of this ties into something deeper: your mindset. Because let's be honest, personal hygiene after 70 isn't just physical, it's emotional. Some days you might not feel motivated, you might feel tired, discouraged, or even embarrassed. Maybe you've had an injury, or you're grieving, or you just don't feel like yourself. Those feelings are real, and they matter. But here's what I want you to remember: taking care of your body is an act of love. It's not just about staying clean, it's about honoring your life, your comfort, and your continued presence in the world. You've earned the right to feel fresh, confident, and cared for. And by making these small changes, cleaning those overlooked areas, using the right tools, and supporting your skin with kindness, you're giving yourself a gift every single day. So if this topic made you uncomfortable at first, I hope you feel differently now. Because this isn't about criticism, it's about compassion. And it's never too late to improve how you feel in your own skin. Let's take a moment to reflect. If you've made it all the way through this video, I want to thank you. And that means you care. Not just about staying clean, but about living fully, aging with confidence, and treating yourself with the dignity you deserve. Today, we talked about something most people don't dare to speak about openly: body odor in older adults. Not sweat, not poor hygiene, but the very real, very natural changes that come with aging skin, slower oil production, and the buildup of compounds like tuonenal that most people have never even heard of. We uncover the key areas of the body where odor tends to hide after 70, like the upper back, behind the ears, under the breasts, around skin folds, between the toes, and yes, even the belly button. These spots don't just need to be washed, they need to be cared for intentionally, with warmth, with consistency, and with the right tools that make it easier for you to do so. We also shared solutions, like using long-handled brushes, soft washcloths, breathable clothing, and gentle cleansers designed for mature skin. We talked about drying properly, switching to natural fabrics, and washing towels and clothing more often. These are small changes, yes, but they lead to big results, because here's the truth. Feeling fresh isn't about vanity. It's about peace of mind. It's about self-respect. It's about knowing you're taking care of yourself in the way that you deserve to be cared for. You've lived decades of life, you've weathered storms, you've raised families, built careers, loved deeply, and endured hardship. You should never have to feel self-conscious or unsure about how your body smells. And the good news is, you don't have to. All it takes is one step at a time. Maybe today, it's adding a back brush to your bath routine. Maybe tomorrow it's cleaning behind your ears or checking the label on your body wash. Whatever it is, just start. Because taking control of your hygiene after 70 isn't just about looking good or smelling better. It's about owning your life, your habits, and your health. And there is so much power in that. Now, let's be honest, sometimes talking about topics like this can feel a little uncomfortable. That's okay. It takes courage to address the things that go unsaid. But by doing so, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping others too. So, if this video made you think differently, if it reminded you of someone you love, if it gave you the confidence to make a small change, I want to invite you to do two things right now. First, leave a comment below. Tell me, what's one area of your body you'll start paying more attention to? Or what's one tool or habit you're going to try? I read every comment and I'd love to hear from you. Second, if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. You never know who might need to hear this message. Someone struggling silently, feeling unsure, or too embarrassed to ask. Sharing this video might be the kindest gift you can give today. And finally, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being open, and thank you for taking steps, no matter how small, to care for yourself with love and attention. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are strong, or you are still learning, and you are worthy of every bit of care and comfort. And until next time, I wish you freshness, joy, and the kind of confidence that starts from the inside out. Take care of yourself, because you matter. And as always, stay clean, stay kind, and stay curious. We'll see you in the next video.